Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. No lift yesterday. Yeah, I was kind of busy. I mean, that's sort of my take. You know, a rest day isn't going to hurt you. I prefer not to take them. So, the lift I was going to do yesterday, chest, I'll just roll it onto today. So, headed over to Metro Fitness for day one. Is this 120? Maybe? I don't remember. But either way, chest. I may even add shoulders. I think I might do some shoulders at the end. To be decided. To be decided. For me, I kind of feel like my shoulders are a little bit overdeveloped. Maybe not just when I'm sitting here, but in some poses, they kind of overpower my arms. You know, in my mind, I kind of want them to be like similar levels of roundness, if you can imagine what I'm saying. But first and foremost, chest. Going to start off with some kind of heavy pressing movement. Not sure what that's going to be yet. Then move on to probably one or two other presses and finish off with flies. I mean, that's what I've been doing the last couple of lifts. You know, there's no special workout. Like I said this before, I mean, when like I saw this on Instagram or something, everybody was freaking out when Chris Bumstead posted his back workout. And it was just like a bunch of rows and shit. Like it's all just fucking exercises, you know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but it's not insanely important, right? You can build a big set of biceps doing cable curls and incline bench, like drag curls and rest pause sets. And you can probably also build a big ass set of biceps just by doing heavy barbell curls. You know, I've sort of said this before. It's not about the exercise choices, you know, it's just about your intensity. But for bigger muscles, where you're going to do compound lifts, like chest and legs and back, I usually like the idea of starting off with something really heavy, right? I wouldn't want to start this chest day off with pec deck. Then all I'm doing is like fatiguing myself. You know, in my mind, I want to start off with something where I can load the muscle with as much tension as possible, right? Which is why I'm going to start off with like some kind of heavy bench. And then as I get weaker, you know, I can just kind of do whatever. Focus on getting the squeeze. And if you finish with a pump after you do some heavy sets in the beginning, you clearly did something right. So it's probably enough yapping. Let's get in there. It's kind of a jungle in here, but 365 ought to be good.
Check. And to your corner, going. That's 5, yep. 5. Hold it. I thought it was 35. Nice. Come on. Nice. Nice. Yep. Come on. Nice. You got one more. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Come on. You got it, dog. Let's go. Come on, dog. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yep. One. Nice. Come on. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Come on. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice. Come on. Nice. Yep. Nice. Nice. Come on. Get 2 more in you. Come on. Let's go. Up. Let's go. You got one more in you. You got one more in you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Up. Nice.
Oh, jeez. Thanks. So usually I would do like at least 4 sets of the incline barbell to start, but in my mind, like I didn't want to drop to 315 on the I didn't want to drop the weight on the same movement. You know, I'd rather just do a new There's no science behind it. I just wanted to do a new pressing movement. You know, you got to change up the workout every so often. It's gonna get stale. So 4 plates on this hammer strength machine should be pretty fucking heavy. I'll probably do at least 2 sets, but maybe I'll only do 2. I'll see how it feels. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was a good set, but typically I don't like to go below 8 reps. Let's stick to this theme of 2 sets each and move on to Smith machine incline. So when I jumped from the incline barbell bench to that machine press, and then now from that machine press to this Smith machine, I'm not doing like a feeler set, right? Even though I moved to a whole new machine, right? This just kind of comes with experience. But I already knew how heavy I'd be able to go, right? If you're doing a bunch of feeler sets, like, oh, is this how heavy I can go? I mean, you're just wasting energy in the gym. You know, as like a beginner lifter, you have to do that because you don't have a super good mental image of your strength for like each machine. But I pretty much know that after those 4 sets, 3 plates on the Smith machine is going to feel pretty good, right? So there's no need for me to like do a set with a plate or a set with 2 plates and like get a gauge that way. And that's just something that you're going to gain with experience. So let's throw this around. That was pretty good. Oops. Let's do a drop set. Oh, jeez. Okay, so if I do a set where I perhaps overestimated my strength, like that one, and I didn't get, you know, enough reps to where I thought it was an effective set, I'll just throw a drop set in sometimes with all of like the heavy presses. So, you know, even though I'm probably gonna move back to, like, I'm gonna jump back to that hammer strength press again, the point won't be to move as much weight as possible. It'll just be to get a really good squeeze. But until then, I think I'm gonna do 2 sets of just standard pec deck, no drop set or anything fancy. The chest press has been taken, unfortunately for me. So instead I'll do a set of these crossbody flies. So the logic is you grab dumbbells, light-ish, hold them in front of your quads, and you just by moving them in this movement path, you just try to flex your pec. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it to like the beginner lifter. It's kind of just like, don't do it unless you can actually pop your pecs, because otherwise you're just moving weight around. But I like doing it. Okay, one more set of flies probably. The cable's turned into the pec deck. There's people over there. But being the enlightened lifter that I am, right, I can make on the fly adjusts to my workout, right, and replace exercises when needed. I'm not just gonna go sit and wait 20 minutes for the exercise that I wanted to do and then lose my pump. That's foolish. So I think I'll just do a drop set here, you know, try to get a crazy burn, then we can check the pump. Okay. Drop it by about half or so. Okay. All right. So, heavy presses and then flies. Not too fucking complicated. And hopefully the what the fuck? Hopefully the pump is simply immaculate as well. So let's go check it out. I'm relatively convinced that no one's gonna throw a fit if I take my shirt off in here. This is a pretty intense gym. Oh, got one. I feel like a total asshole on a Planet Fitness with the shirt off, though. Holy hell. Benefits of a real gym. Jesus Christ, this shirt is soaked. So yeah, let's see what we're working with. That's pretty good. Oh, fuck. All right. So. Whew. I mean, what did I do that was so fucking complicated, you know? It was just heavy bench, heavy Smith, heavy machine press, and then a variety of flies. You know, it doesn't take much to get a crazy pump, at least in terms of the complexity of the lift, right? Even if I sat on just the incline barbell for every set, you know, all 11, as long as I still went hard, I would have gotten a crazy pump. So, what time is it right now? Still got an hour left. I think I'll throw in some shoulders. I know I've been depriving you of the shoulder training. Whew. Fuck. Might have to make some new pump covers. These are getting a little tight on me. So, we're still not 260. I know. I know. Just give me time, goddammit. Just give me a little more time. But yeah, let's get some shoulders going. Considering I only do the incline bench, I never do direct front delt work. I think if you do a lot of incline bench, you probably don't need to. Like, from that whole incline workout, I just call it a normal chest workout, but whatever. I can definitely feel some front delt fatigue, right? And everybody has overdeveloped front delts. So what I really focus on is just rear and side delts. And that's going to give you a rounder look to your shoulders anyway. But I always start off with rear. So I think I'll do 2 sets of these one-arm face pulls. So same as a regular face pull, but instead of doing a rope, you just do one handle. I don't know, I feel like it's easier to focus on squeezing. But yeah, probably 3 or 4 sets of this, and then we'll move on to something else. I mean, my shoulder training is the most bland of all. Like, I wouldn't mind just sitting here for all 11 sets. So I'm gonna do 6 more here. I might show 1. I mean, it's just gonna be super repetitive. All right, so 4 sets of those single arm face pulls, plus 7 sets of the reverse pec deck. I mean, my rear delts are already fucking pumped to hell. So for side delts, I don't know what I'm gonna finish with, but I know I'm gonna start off just by spamming lateral raises. You know, the reason that why that's a joke is because it's fucking true. Not even that heavy. I mean, probably 30s to 40s. Well, relative to the person, heavy. But, you know, 20 reps ish, good squeeze, get crazy pumped. Perfect. Try not to get too tired of this. It's going to be the same set repeated for a while. Hey. Hey. So for shoulders, I'm not really doing the longest rest periods. That could just be because I'm not trying to like completely obliterate them. I'm really just trying to get a good pump. So maybe don't listen to that exact advice. You know, any muscle you're trying to go, the more intense the sets, the better. But I mean, for this lift, you know, chest was the primary muscle group, and I'm just kind of hitting shoulders, just kind of to maintain them. Honestly, they don't need to be much bigger, which is a little bit of a privileged thing to say. So 1 more of these, and then I'll move on to something else. Jesus. Whoa. All right. Oh, I like this machine. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I prefer the one where it's like padded, right? And you're sitting here like this. I like that more than this. I I don't think they have one of those here, unfortunately for me. But I mean, this is fine, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a novelty. The dumbbell side lateral raises are what you should be really focusing on for your side delt development. You know, you can throw in other stuff too. It's good to have some variation, but you know, it's hard to beat the basics sometimes. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. I didn't record the last two. I mean, it's just going to be the same shit as the other two you saw. So let's just finish off with the 30s, burn the fuck out of the side delts, and then we can check the pump. Fucking shoulder pumps are kind of different than anything else. Like, I can't even fucking rest. Like, even just sitting here, if I cross my arms or fucking just let them hang to the side, like, my shoulders just fucking burn. Oh my God. Those felt a lot heavier than I expected them to. Jeez. That fucking side delt machine burnt me out a little more than I thought. Fucking however many, actually no, I know how many sets. 11 sets of side delts, and then 11 sets of fucking, 11 sets of rear and then 11 sets of side. Fuck. God damn it. You know you're getting big when it's fucking hard to take your pump cover off. Son of a bitch. Christ. Okay. Haven't had a shoulder pump for a while. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not the greatest lighting of all, but certainly pumped nonetheless. Oh my God. So let's get some calves going and then we can get the fuck out of here. Good lift. All right, there we go. That was a gosh dang effective lift. And I am very happy with that. Oh my God. I kind of cut it a little bit close to the end. I closed at 11. I didn't get my full 8 sets of calves in. I only did 6. So, fuck me, right? But whatever. I swear I live by near daily calf stimulation. At least that's what's worked for me, Obviously, calves people tend to blame on genetics, but I don't know, at least try to grow them. Even when I was doing those sets, I wasn't like, before each set, I wasn't going, okay, all right, come on, come, and then like going crazy. I just sat on the calf machine, one leg at a time, moderate weight, 20 reps, enough to feel like a pretty good burn. Like I wasn't doing nothing. But the sets weren't so intense as like, those incline bench. But if your calves really don't grow, then you may have to fucking hit them harder. All of this lifting shit is very person to person, This isn't it's not like there's a cut and dried program that's going to work for everybody. But there are, I definitely think, some specific aspects and sort of methods that are pretty likely to work. It's going to be obviously lifting heavy weight. It's probably going to be pretty good for you. Getting a really good pump. It's probably going to be really good for you. Fucking Jay Cutler said he would judge his workouts based on the pump that he got. And I'm inclined to agree with that. All right, let's agree with Jay Cookie Cutler. If you know that reference, you're a real one. Those guys, I love those fucking misfits. But chest complete. So yeah, I a little bit different because usually I do like 4 or 5 sets of the incline barbell to start off. I haven't been doing the incline dumbbell. I don't know. I mean, the last time I did it at this gym, I hurt myself. So that's probably a little bit of the reason why. But instead I've added in some of that incline Smith machine. So the Smith machine, obviously, that is lighter. I don't know how many plates I could do on there. Like if I started on the incline Smith, I'd at least be throwing around the 4 plates for 10. But obviously, it's not about the weight. You know, the weight itself is inconsequential, right? It's all about how heavy it is relative to your own strength, and then how hard you're actually pushing yourself, right? It's because at the end of the day, the quality of your workout, it doesn't depend on how big you are, right? It depends on how big it's going to make you per se, if you can imagine what I'm saying. Like if I went in and did a fluff workout, and all I benched was like, 315 for 10 for like, I don't know, 5 sets or something. Sure, that would be kind of impressive to the general public of lifters, but for me, that's not going to be so heavy. What I'm trying to say is, like, even though it's more weight than somebody who's only benching like 185 for 10, and 10 is their actual max, or well, for reps, I mean, that guy is going to be making more gains than me, or at least he's going to have a more intense workout, which, as far as I can tell, is going to be conducive with some more gains, right? So, even if somebody's smaller than you, they can be having a fucking way more intense and effective workout, right? People are trying to catch you. And if there are people bigger than you, which, I mean, let's face it, there's always somebody fucking bigger than you, then you should be trying to catch them. That's always been my mentality with seeing dudes that are bigger than me. Like, I haven't been, at least not often, will the thought cross my mind, like, oh crap, that guy's so fucking big. Oh, jeez. He's so much bigger than me. Boo hoo. No. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, you just wait, mofo. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just give me some more time. Because if you, I mean, let's put it this way: if you do something every day and you put legitimate effort into it, and you do it for like almost 5 years straight with minimal breaks, you're definitely gonna make some fucking progress. You know, this shit doesn't really happen overnight. So that's why I sort of like to think that you shouldn't have like a tangible, like, physique goal in your mind, right? Like, I don't have a vision of myself where I think, wow, okay, once I reach this state, then that'll be perfect. That'll satisfy me. No, I don't think like that. In my mind, I always just kind of think, I want to make progress. So if I'm bulking, that means I want to eat some fucking food, which I need to be eating fucking more of. God damn it. And I want to have a fucking super intense workout, right? And I want to push myself and gain strength, get a crazy pump, and then get some rest, and that's gonna let me grow. And when I'm dieting, I'm not thinking, oh geez, I'm so fucking hungry. Oh, this sucks. Well, I do think that a little. I'm not a fucking monk, but in my mind, okay, well, I do want to get leaner. Maybe I shouldn't eat half a pint of ice cream right now. Maybe I shouldn't eat 3 pieces of cake from the fridge right now. Maybe that's not going to be conducive with my goals. Because like, just day by day progress is what you want to be imagining. I don't even really, like, I'm gonna compete eventually, but I don't really think about that. Like, pretty much what predominantly takes place in my mind every day is like, all right, let's get a good fucking lift, and then the results just kind of come after that. Uh, Obviously, there's a little more to it, but I'm sure you can kind of see what I'm saying. I didn't forget. God damn it! I know some of you commented. Didn't forget the dextrose. I forgot a little, but I didn't forget it totally. So it's trying not to crash right now. Ugh. Ugh. So no jug this video. I was gonna stop at the store or something to get a thing of apple juice, but by the time I left for the gym, I wouldn't have time. And obviously, considering how close I cut it, I'm kind of glad I didn't. But mid workout, obviously you're gonna want to be drinking something. So pretty much in between every set, I just went to the water fountain, got a sip of some just plain old agua. When I was doing those, when I was starting off with that incline bench, there's a bunch of power lifters in that back room. That's kind of like the hardcore room of the gym. They were all super fucking cool. They were hyping me up and shit. I love that. I don't mind lifting alone, but it is kind of cool when there's people around. I definitely tell you, I definitely think that'll fucking hype you up. So, I'll probably be in this gym a lot, at least for chest day, just because like this gym is the best equipped for chest in my whole little area. But I'll kind of just be wherever. I don't mind hitting back at a Planet Fitness because they've got pull downs, they've got cables. Um, well, they don't have barbells, but whatever. They've got some rowing machines that I like. I definitely don't mind hitting arms at Planet Fitness. You know, dumbbells up at 75s. Who's curling more than 75? Well, depends on the day. But they got cables for tricep pushdowns. That's all I fucking love doing. So it's not about the gym, you know, or maybe I'll even get some more home workouts in. We'll have to see. But it's not about the gym. It's just about the intensity that you can bring to the lift. I could get a good chest day done with zero weights. Well, maybe not that good, but push-ups or something. If you really want it, you'll make it happen. So I'm gonna get some food, take my vitamins. I got a bunch of laundry to fold that I haven't folded. I'm sure you can relate to that a little. And I mean, back day tomorrow. Should be a fucking. If this pump is indicative of what's to come with back day, then I'm fucking excited. I was just saying this on the fucking last leg day video. I just fucking love being pumped. So, cardio in the morning. I know you mofos aren't doing it. Maybe I'll fucking record it, and if you actually see it with your eyes, you might be a little bit more motivated. So, that's all I got. I'll see you next time.